Hi, my name is Christine. I'm a demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and this is the first of 2 videos on alternate cards that I made for my class for a paper pumpkin. So the May kit is this one here, Celebrating in Color. I love the colors this month, so I was pretty excited by this kit. So the first card that we're going to do is taking the leftover piece from the U, which I really should have dug out before starting the video, and I didn't. So bear with me and I will find it. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying this kit. It is so awesome. The cards are fairly straightforward as well, which is nice. There it is. Okay. So, and I also hope you don't hate me too much for this card because there's a little bit of drawing involved. So we've got, this is the piece that we need for our card, which I'm not going to make right now. It's just to put dimensionals on the back of it and stamp the sentiment and put it together. So it's a nice simple one, but you're left, whoops, you're left with this piece. And this piece doesn't, I mean, I don't want to throw it out, so I thought I'd put it to use. So in your envelope, you have a thick white card base. And I'm going to move this too because I don't need it right now. So thick white card base, this is 11 by 4¼ scored at 5½. Then we've got a piece of Sweet Sorbet cardstock. Sweet Sorbet glimmer paper. This stuff is gorgeous. They have it, it's all 4 colors and it's ombre and it's so much fun. And I just threw in a piece of white cardstock in case you wanted to stamp your sentiment to go with the U. And then you've got your envelope. So after you've made this card, you're left with the U. But it doesn't really have like the O and the U. So what I did, I just want to make sure this is, you can see, there we go, that'll help you. So I used my Stampin' Up marker, which is over here, to do the U. And it's kind of cool because it's not going to color over top of the gold. So you're going to have the lines still showing. So I'm using a pencil because I'm not that good. And so I recommend you use a pencil and draw what you want to do with your lettering. And you can always just use a white eraser to erase the lines afterward. I hope you can't hear the horrible movie my family are watching. I don't even know what it is. It's so bad. Yeah, it's one of those dude movies. I'm like, ugh, you're watching what? You guys watch that. I'm going upstairs. Bye. There we go. So it's not pretty, but let's see if I can go over it with the marker and make it prettier. So what I like with the Stampin' Rights, it's kind of got that paintbrush tip. I'm going to attempt my sort of calligraphy-ish writing. It's really not my strong suit, but which just goes to show that if I can do this, so can you. Sorry, it's really hard to concentrate. And all right, there, that's passable. Doesn't have to be perfect, right? It's handmade, so it looks handmade. So I'm just using a tissue and going over the gold, and that's going to take off any black that's on there. And you're golden. So I did not use the Stampin' Blends. I think that would color over top of the gold actually. So Stampin' Right is what I used, which is not the alcohol ink, it's just regular ink. So I do have a little bit of pencil showing here, so I'm just going to go over that. There. Okay, so we've got our U. And then I'm going to do a sentiment. Wish I had a stamp that said rock. You rock. But I don't. So I'm going to stick with what we've got here. And so we can do just for you. Oh, I like that. I'm going to do that one for this. Yeah. You can do anything is also absolutely lovely. But I'm going to do just for you. So I've given you a fairly large piece of extra paper there to stamp on, because I didn't know what you'd want to do, and this way you can just cut what you don't need. There we go. So this is just basic gray, which is the same color as the ink spot you had this month. And there we go. Okay, so now we'll assemble the card. It's a simple one to do. I'm going to start by folding my card base in half. Ooh, and I'll do one of the envelopes with you for the gift card holders, because this would make a good gift card. Okay, so I'm going to glue this piece, the glimmer piece, to the center of the cardstock. I'm just going to use regular liquid glue to do that. And on here. There we go. Then I'm going to use dimensionals to put the U on top. So they gave us mini dimensionals this month in the kit. You can also use regular size ones and just cut them to size, of course. I'm a big fan of dimensionals. Sometimes you have to fight to get the backing off, but anyways, here we are. And I don't know about you, but I find the backs of these all over my house. It's just a thing. Okay. So I'm kind of centering that on. And I'm going to put the just for on dimensionals as well. There we go. And we'll put that over here. There. Now, on this one, I used the gray and the little splotchy splotches to put underneath, which is super cute as well. So I'm going to do that again because I really like it. I've always been a big fan of splotchies. So you could do these in any color you want, of course. One little tip that I have for you as well is to try to move your splotch stamp around when you're splotching. And that way it looks more random and less planned, if you will. A little more organic. Yeah, that's probably enough. And for this one, I had actually used dimensionals underneath. I'm going to just use glue on this one, but you could do either one. if you're going to use the dimensionals, try to just keep them to the corners. That way, if you do choose to mail the card, it'll just flatten out in the post and you won't have to pay extra postage on it. Or it can be one of your in-person cards. There we go. So I said I would show you how to do the little gift card insert. So I'm just going to pull that out. So I'm going to use the red one because I'm working with red. So this is super simple to do. You're just going to fold along the score lines. And then you're going to take the tear and tape. This is my roll, but you got to roll with your kit, right? Exact same stuff. So this stuff is really, really sticky, which is why they provided it for us. It's perfect for this. So they call it tear and tape because you just tear and tape. So I'm not taking the sticky off yet. I'm gonna put it all around first. There we go, and one more. And there we go. So if you have longish nails, you can just peel it off with your nails, easy peasy. If not, you can use the tip of your scissors. You can use your take your pick tool, whatever you've got handy. Okay, so I'm going to put it in the Just For You card, and I'm just going to stick it here. So essentially, I'm just folding my stuff over. And that's all there is to it. And I don't have a gift. Oh, I do. My Costco gift card. I keep forgetting to bring this to Costco, which makes it harder to spend. So it doesn't work with like the ones you buy at the grocery store, but it works beautifully for these smaller ones, the store-bought ones. So there we go. And you have your gift card. So super cute. So I hope you have fun with this card and that it inspires you to give it a shot. Don't be too afraid of your writing skills, and it'll look awesome. And you can add some embellishments to this as well. So that is our first card, and now I'm going to stop this video and I'm going to do a second video for the other card.